Welcome to Pivot Forward with me, Jean Rawls, your operating partner at Keller Williams, the Rawls Group. Thank you for joining me once again. As we all find ourselves on the internet, more than ever I've noticed that many of us are experiencing poor internet connections that cause either delays in communication, the frozen face in the Zoom call, or sometimes it prohibits communication altogether and we're missing important meetings. Now, have you found that you've outgrown your internet? I can tell you it didn't take me long to realize that our family had clearly outgrown our internet capabilities. We needed an efficient solution and we needed it fast. So, here are the lessons that I learned while trying to fix our slow internet. Wi-Fi isn't magical and it isn't limitless in its coverage. Soon after I began my search for the perfect solution, I learned that not all rooms in the home have the same connection. The speed depends upon the distance your device is from your internet port. Now, our house already had a booster, but it was clear that we were not getting the speed or the coverage that we needed. We researched lots of products, and it was a bit confusing. But thank goodness the Rawls house has 2 residents under the age of 25. And in my opinion, that's the age group that knows how to navigate and research products that will deliver the best speed and whole house coverage. Now, if you're thinking Noble, you're right. Noble immediately took on the research task to improve our Wi-Fi. And clearly, everyone in our house was desperate. In the end, we installed the Comcast Business Line, 300 megabits per second. Now, if you're wondering, was that line more expensive than your old line? It was. However, we then took a moment and we looked at our monthly expenses and we all agreed that we could eliminate HBO and Stars as no one was really watching those channels. We then moved on to the issue of receiving the great speed throughout the house. I learned that we needed a web. Yes, a web to cover our entire house. 3 products came highly recommended to us. It was the Google Nest, Amplify, and the Eero. We went with the Eero system, which seemed to be a good fit for the size of our home. All we had to do was install 3 of these small pods, 1 on each level of our house, and voila! Meetings are now taking place at the same time the boys are attending virtual school and actually sometimes sneaking in a little game of FIFA or NBA 2K without anyone breaking down saying our internet is crawling. At this time of cutting expenses, I really encourage you not only to cut out what you're not using, but also don't forget to research what you do need to add to your budget to be able to function at a high level at our new shelter-in-place environment. If you have any lessons learned during this time frame, I'd love for you to share them. Send me an email at pivotforward@kw.com. Until then, be proactive in all that you do, provide your best self each and every day, protect your family and loved ones, and remember, persevere as we pivot forward together.